We should not go back to the past. Although past may be glorious, but we should not go back to our past. We should never go back to our past. Heavenly Japan is the same. Where would you go back in the past? Would you want to go back to the World War II? The place where we need to go back is heavenly world. Kingdom of heaven on earth, kingdom of heaven in heaven. A place where we can become one family under heavenly prayer. We have to strive. We have to go forward that peaceful world to that heaven. That is all the race, all the people of different race must come together as one family and offer our prayer and devotion for our parents, for our heavenly parents, for our true parents. This is living kingdom of heaven. We might think that we came to our church because we like it, but we have to realize how much tears have heavenly parents and true parents shed in order to bring us, how much devotion and prayer they have set for us. Whether it's your spiritual parent, for our secondaries, when they do making a lot of sins, their parents would have hit their heart, their chest, praying and putting devotion to return. If we bring that forcefully, it could have happened, but it's really difficult to bring them with heart. Our brother Kim Bum-chul, his mom said that she hit her chest, listening to her sons talking about the church. So we're making the providence in order to bring people up to our position. If you live such life for 30 years, 40 years, if you have lived such life, you should be able to make absolute oneness with heavenly parents, true parents. You should be able to connect with heavenly parents, true parents in one heart. If you have become Chumbo family, you should be in that position. You should be able to resonate with heaven's heart in that position. However, true parents, as she had the victorious ceremony for Chumbo, great work, she proclaimed Cheonshim Won. In order by seeing that we're still lacking. So all of us must come and participate in heaven's providence by fulfilling our responsibility. We are the fruits of the providence of restoration, so we must live for the providence. So all those who have listened to principle with passionate heart, they have resolved for 7-day workshop. They realize that they have to walk the path of heaven. No matter how much persecution we receive from our family, from our friend, they have resolved to walk the path of heaven, no matter how hardship they face. And they have set such foundation for us to reach up to this point. Our true parents who came without anything. When he lived in Pumnekor in Busan, he didn't have anything to eat. So when he saw a lady making a bean porridge, he really wanted to eat, and he didn't have anything. And at that position, he established Family Federation, and with 71 years, he established amazing foundation, and he has set amazing foundation in Cheonwon Complex. He has found the lost land of heaven, the lost land before the creation that Heavenly Parent has prepared to create. And he has prepared an environment, original Garden of Eden here, for all the blessed families. And he, before he ascended the spiritual world, he has made Cheonwon Cheonjeonggung, and true parents have made Cheonwon-gung. And that is why True Mother was able to proclaim that completion of providence, completion of human history has been achieved. If you understand these values, if you can feel this spiritually, you will have a lot of goosebump thrills throughout your body. And if you, even though you don't know it, if you just come and offer such sincere heart, then you will be able to listen and receive heaven's heart. You know, one of the testimonies said that, but as they waited for the returning Messiah, in order to set the food, please reflect your past. If you have made wrongdoings, if you record all the enlightenments, something will come, something great peace will come out. So this place is a place where Heavenly Parents is working through. It is a place where living true Father is working through us. 효진님 will work through us. 형진님, 태모님 will work through us. Your ancestors will work through you. This is such place. So when you offer 100 resonance prayer, all of us, those who have Hyojong staff, they pray. There's a person who wrote a poem about it. I truly hope that you can be able to listen to their poem soon. The title is The Fire of Cheonshim, the Heaven's Heart. The giant's mouth, the Cheonshim staff with the fire of Cheonshim, the Heaven's Heart, has risen up high. Please protect this nation. Such words are spread out through a small young girl. At that moment, at the Gethsemane prayer has come to my mind. The tears and sweat became blood. And the last prayer that Jesus had offered before he was crucified. For 4,000 years of dark clouds that has covered. If all the disciples of Jesus cried out to heaven to shed away all the darkness, the course of providence could have changed. So something that broke my shoulder greater than Cheonshim staff was resolution and determination of prayer that all the pure water wanting to go out for true parents. Heaven wasn't silent. Holding up the Hyojong staff high with our mouth, we offer our prayer as we resonate with our heart with heaven. If you resonate with heaven, small mouth can move the heaven, mobilize the heaven. So our brother Park Jong-soo, or our sister Park Jong-soo, have wrote this poem. Let's give a big hand to her. So with this heart, we will offer our prayer. For those who can attend vigil after a while, I'm pretty sure there are people who are attending vigil for the first time. It will be different from online. With all your body, you must resonate with heaven. Aju, with your fiery eye, living Heavenly Parent is watching over us. Living true Father in the spiritual is watching over us. I truly hope that you experience and feel Heavenly Parent, true Parent's heart. If you attend Heavenly Parent, true parents, solely Heavenly Parent, true parents, you will inherit heaven's heart and you will be able to do heaven's work. So tonight, you have read true parents' words. If Israelites attended true parents, true Father, Jesus Christ, they would have become amazing people. But as they waited for the returning Messiah, in order to set the foundation, the specially selected nation is United States in order to attend returning Messiah. So America that is prepared by heaven to attend returning Messiah, America has become the number one nation after World War II. So, Heavenly America, if it attends True Mother, Holy Mother Han, True Mother, in right way, then it will become amazing nation. After World War I, Korea was the poorest country, and on this land, true parents manifested. The small nation has become a nation where entire world have a lot of attention to. If all the leaders in this nation, if they attended true parents very well, what would have happened? All the fields, politics, culture, art, if every field attend true father, true parents, this nation will rise, will soar. So all the leaders in this nation must understand that that he or she is the chosen people by God. If we can have such leader that they are the chosen people, they can make this nation prosperous. So that is why we have to go to every village to educate them about epic history of chosen Han people of Korea. Japan appeared because without any reason. If Heavenly Japan becomes such Heavenly Japan, the mother nation, it will soar. It will rise up again as Heaven's nation. So after World War II, Japan has become one of the strongest nations in this world. So all the Heavenly Japan leaders should have absolute faith to become one with Holy Mother Han, and only then Heavenly Japan will become the mother nation, centering Holy Mother Han. And only then Japan will soar, Japan will rise up high. But if Heavenly Japan fails to become one, we must understand, or Japanese brother and sister must understand, that what kind of indemnity they must pay. So Heavenly Korea and Heavenly Japan must become one, centering Holy Mother Han, and set a new beginning, set a new start. So this June must set such new beginning. So after June 20th, Korea and Japan, they will set simpler path for Koreans and Japanese to enter Korea and vice versa. So when we enter Japan, just like Koreans enter Korean airport, it'll be easier for us to enter Japan. And even in Korea, in Gimpo airport, they're doing testing for Japanese to enter without any problem. So all those who came to Korea through Gimpo, did you guys enter that easily? I saw this in YouTube. So such amazing era has opened, and such era should open so that Korea and Japan will become one unified nation. So amazing providential door is opening for us. So without having any visa, Korea and Japan can come and go. Once such world comes, our Korean and Japanese blessed families will have easier time to come and go from Korea to Japan and vice versa. When we look at one of Resonance Prayer, a lot of second gens, they do offer prayer in Korean very well, but they also offer prayer in Japanese. Whether they speak in Korean, Japanese, it is their first language. It's like their first language. Not only that, they can also speak English very well. So they will go out to the world, lead the world, and we, our second gens, will lead this world. Amazing world, amazing era is coming to us. We must believe in providence restoration. If we cannot restore ourselves in this physical world, we must restore everyone in the spiritual world. That is the ancestral liberation, special liberation, and special blessing spiritual blessing. So as we live in this physical world, we must restore at least a feet of this land. We must restore at least one more person on this physical world, while true mothers here on earth, so that all of us can gather and praise Heavenly Parent, praise true parents, and establish substantial heavenly unified Korea, substantial heavenly unified world, substantial kingdom of heaven on earth. We should not go back to the past. Although past may be glorious, but we should not go back to our past. We should never go back to our past. Heavenly Japan is the same. Where would you go back in the past? Would you want to go back to the World War II? The place where we need to go back is heaven's heavenly world. Kingdom of heaven on earth, kingdom of heaven in heaven. A place where we can become one family under Heavenly Parent. We have to strive. We have to go forward that peaceful world to that heaven. That is all the race, all the people of different race must come together as one family and offer our prayer and devotion for our parent, for our Heavenly Parent, for our true parents. This is living kingdom of heaven. Look at people in the secular world. Even in Korea, they fight between provinces. They still fight between Korea and Japan. They still fight amongst Korean and Chinese. When you go to Africa, despite the fact that they look alike, because their tribes are different, they make war, they fight, they make conflict. If you go into the Middle East, despite the fact that they're all descendants of Abraham, they became enemies. But within our movement, we see Korean and Japanese families making such a happy, wonderful family. This isn't just case in Korea and Japan. Around the world, we're making the peace, making happiness within our family. We are showing kingdom of heaven substantially through our life. We must walk the path of providence and restoration. You should not set your thoughts in different way. If you curse, if you criticize of our church, if you share all the negative stories about church and making confusion with our church, you are making great sin. You're making great mistake. If you deny Holy Spirit, you won't be able to be forgiven. You cannot be reborn. You cannot enter heaven. We must realize this truth. So we must shed away all the evil spirit, all the fallen nature while we are in this physical world. So we have entered an era where we can experience kingdom of heaven on earth. And this is certain year of Cheonshim. This is a year where we can the Heavenly Parent substantially. Please believe in this so that Heavenly Parent can come down to you and work through you, to govern directly through you. So you must offer such desperate prayer, desperate devotion, so that you should be able to tell Heavenly Parent when you ascend to the spiritual world that I have offered such sincere devotion here at 1360 Cheonshim Won Vision Devotion, and this has become my turning point. We, all of us, must live such life to tell Heavenly Parent. I hope all of you make such time tonight, such turning point. Thank you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President Lee Gi-sung for sharing such important and graceful message. Today, where we will have election in Korea for the leader to be elected as the leader, someone who can attend Heavenly Parent to parent, in order to respond to Heavenly Parent who's been calling us for 6,000 years. Let us shout out Abaja very loudly. Please raise both of your hands.